Well, I thought I could try to go out tonight and I'd forget about it, but didn't happen. Miss my dad too much. But I'm not sitting around and crying and thinking how bad it is that he's gone, because that is not what he wanted. Just like when I shared that thing from Little House on the Prairie that says, if you're going to think of me and cry, don't think of me at all. I want you to think of all the good things we did in life. And that's what I'm doing. And I just don't care to be around people tonight. So, and also, I almost never came to TikTok. It's so much different. And I've met so many neat people on here. I've met some really pushy people in their streams. I've had a good time. But I have to say, during COVID, I wasn't here in 2020. I was on Instagram. And every single band that I follow was on there doing Zoom concerts, giving guitar lessons, or promoting that they were giving guitar lessons through Patreon. I never came to TikTok with the intentions of being this mass person. All I wanted to do was make videos and create them so that I could grow a YouTube channel. I just want to help people. People that feel like they don't have anybody in their life to support them. People that are trying to get out of a bad relationship but don't know how. So they go back and they stay in that stuck relationship. And it's men and women. It's not just prevalent to women, although women get hurt and killed more than men do. There are still some crazy women out there, I have to say that. But that was my whole purpose. But then I came here and I see how many people are on here promoting about it, and it makes me feel good because I retired from working in the mental health field after being attacked by a patient. It was not his fault. He was having food aggression. The home he'd been staying at. He was an adult man, but his mind, his baseline was that of a teenager. So he was not all there. He wanted food. He was flipping tables over. He should have been put in the quiet room hours earlier, and I would have never gotten attacked. But life is what it is, and you can't change the path, and you can't change the course. You can only live with what you're given. Anyway, today is a hard day. Today is the day my dad went to heaven 10 years ago. And this day's been even harder because this is the first year that his twin was not here. So I didn't get to celebrate with my uncle, which took a lot of the pain out of my dad not being here, so we could talk and laugh. His 1-year anniversary of being gone will be on May 10th, on my granddaughter's birthday, which is why I didn't realize that he didn't respond back to my message, and then it was Mother's Day weekend, and then I went out of town the next week and found out that he had passed away after I tried for 2 weeks to get a hold of him and couldn't find out. Anyway, I know it's all a part of life. It's just the circle of life. New life comes in, old life goes out. And when I see someone suffering and it's coming to where their quality of life is not good, who wants more quantity? I know I don't. And I don't want to be dependent on anyone taking care of me. I really don't. I came really close, I thought, in 2020 because My old primary care doctor let me go for 2 years without treating me for being diabetic. He never checked my records to see that I was just in the pre-diabetic stages when I came to him. Acted like I was making everything up. I had continuous UTI, stomach problems because my insulin was high. He just was not a good doctor at all. And then in September of 2020, I was at my new doctor's and had a UTI. Well, what I thought was, but it was actually my stomach because my insulin was too high. And she did an A1C test, and I was having seizures. My daughter had to help me. I made the stupid mistake of only putting my daughter's name on the title and said, here, if something happens to me and I pass away, you'll have this to live in. And then she decided in 2023, when she met her boyfriend, that they were just going to take it and leave, and he told me that I wasn't going to do anything about it because it was in her name. And I'm telling you, what comes around goes around. And I never ever thought my daughter would do that to me. I did nothing but try to be the best mom that I could. I got out of a relationship with an abusive husband. He didn't hit me or beat me, but he made me feel like I was nothing. He constantly accused me of cheating on him all the time when he was the one doing it the entire time. Now, 35 years later, he's trying to start again, which he does every couple of years, and the closer he gets to where he knows that it's coming close for him, he tries to start with me, and it's always my fault. So you know what? If that's the way he wants to feel about it, all I can say is, you're doing the same things that you did when I left you, and I'm not. I built a career, I built my family, and I did something with my life. You didn't even want me to go to college. That's why I didn't finish. You wanted me to get pregnant. You were happy that I got pregnant. I wanted to finish school. I had a good career working for that insurance company. So women, men, don't let anybody tell you what to do. Don't think that just because you're in a relationship and you're supposed to be working together, that the other person controlling you is love, because it is not. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. I'm not going to be doing the daily vibes anymore. I'm not going to be posting as much. The weather's getting nicer, and I will be doing some lives when I'm out. My grandkids will be coming over after school because my daughter, as much as I loved her working for OG, found a new job. And ironically, 40 years ago, when I did nursing for about a year, I worked at this really nice ritzy retirement home where a lot of rich people from St. Louis retired, and now she's working there and showing me pictures and going, oh my gosh, Mom, I didn't know this was the place you were talking about. I just knew at the time I was not into it. I went to secretarial school and I wanted to work in an office, and I made that come true. Peace out, guys. Happy Saturday.